Thank you for sharing your Thursday afternoon with us on Kababayan LA, where today we are talking about movies, specifically Filipino independent movies. So there was Breakaway or Alagwa in the Palm Springs International Film Festival, and then there was Ang Nawawala, or What Isn't There, that made it to Slamdance this year. And so I asked the producers and the filmmaker who joined us not too long ago here on the show and recorded an interview with us. I asked them, are we seeing a resurgence of Philippine cinema, and is this being brought about by independent movies? You know, a lot of the big name actors, also great actors in the Philippines, are now willing to do projects not because of pay but because of the script, which is good. Just 2 weeks ago, Jericho Rosales was here for a movie that was at the Palm Springs Film Festival, which he not only acted in, he also co-produced. So would you say that actors now are more willing to do more independent indie films?
I'd say that.
Why is that? Is there more respect because then you're actually really doing it for the craft, for the script, and not for the money?
That, plus the stories are much more diverse. You know, you get to participate and play characters that you don't normally play pag nasa TV ka or in traditional cinema.
Right. What are you most proud of as a filmmaker? Is this your first film?
My first film.
Wow. What are you most proud of?
I'm proud that we could bring it and share it abroad. And I really just want Filipinos here to watch it. I just want, what we're doing is when we're submitting to film festivals, where I'm targeting the cities that I want to share it in, so with a lot of communities, Filipino communities, because the music is so good in the film.
Yes,
I just want to share it.
Didn't it win an award too? Best soundtrack or something
Best
like
original
that?
score and Audience Choice Award sa Cinemalaya.
Yes.
So parang I think that I'm so proud of it, and we even have art, like Filipino art, and then there's a few comic books in there, and it's all just local talent, and then parang I just want to share it.
I want to see it. This is something that we can be proud of because it's like international caliber, diba? How can we see it? Where do you plan to take the movie, the film?
Right now, we're thinking about, we're trying to figure out how to do specialized pocket screenings in North America. So, as Marie mentioned, targeting communities and cities that have
Carson, West Covina.
That have a large Pinoy community. Not because we just want to limit it to Pinoys, but because it necessarily has to be the starting point. So, if you're interested in and you want to see it, we're figuring it out now, but if you follow us on Twitter and you hit us on Facebook, we will very soon announce how we're going to do that in North America.
Information on the screen. We may have some producers watching us, and they may want to reach out to you and see if they can help screen What Isn't There or Ang Nawawala. When you mentioned starting point, you know, this is your starting point, the Filipino community. Is this also the starting point of, you know, the renaissance of Philippine cinema?
I think we've seen that just earlier. We had a meeting and we were talking about how there's been a resurgence and there's been a lot of content coming out. Just the young people now, you know, I met a couple of high schoolers. They have a club, just people wanting to create film, movies.
Which is good. What are the three things that need to be in a film as a filmmaker in order to make it a successful film?
Wow, that's a great question. I think it's about, of course, number one, story. Always an original story that is sincere and comes from the heart. I mean, not necessarily has to be cheesy or anything, but it's just something that's authentic. Secondly, it's about, I guess, performances, and it doesn't have to be a name actor or something.
But good acting.
Just good acting. And the last one, I think, is a little bit of luck in terms of, are you showing it at the appropriate time where people want to watch it in the right places? It's really about like almost like a lightning bolt of luck to make it successful.
Takes a lot of planning, right?
Yeah.
And good producers also.
Well, of course.
Help you.
That's number 4 and 5 and 6, but like...
yeah, Bernard, go ahead. I know you, as a producer, you have a lot of people to thank. You know, this is going to be up in Southern California, also going to be up on YouTube. People may be watching. Thank people you need to thank.
Let's start from the beginning. We want to thank Cinemalaya, Philippine Independent Film Festival, who gave us a start. They gave us the grant to start working on the film. We want to thank NCCA, National Commission for Culture and the Arts, which also gave us a grant all the people who worked on the film, and necessarily. And also on our trip to Slam Dance, we were assisted by Philippine Airlines. So they gave us a great deal on the airfare and made it possible for us to actually attend the film screenings. So that was a big
Slam
shout-out
Dance,
to them.
I have to just give a shout out to Slam Dance because they like out of 5,000 films from all over the world, they picked 12. And we're the only film from Asia this year, and it's the first time a Filipino film has been in competition for the narrative feature, and they really believed in us, and I was really touched by it.
Another moment of Kababayan pride here on Kababayan LA. Also like to thank Winston Imano for putting me in touch with you guys. Thank you. Congratulations. Congratulations. Safe trip back to the Philippines. You're leaving?
I'm leaving
today.
tomorrow.
Tomorrow. Okay. All right. Thank you. Have fun.